thanks for tuning in to the Crush It Trading Recap Show for Friday, October 25th, 2024, and another crushing day with $1,050. What an awesome day trading today, and we had a ton of Crush It trade setups take place, and we're going to get into those trades here in just a second. But do me a favor and click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, right now would be the perfect time to subscribe and come trade with us Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 11, and you too can learn the Crush It trade strategy. All right, the trade of the day was... there it is, NVIDIA for $1,050. Now, before I get into the NVIDIA trade, the first thing I want to do is talk about a couple other trades that I got stopped out on. I tried taking AMD right here at the Crush It zone, and I'll tell you why. I was looking over here at the 10-second as we were coming into the zone. We broke above the Crush It zone in the 10-second. We came back with this nice retest candle right here, and I thought this would be a good entry. So I entered in with a few contracts in here. And as you can see, ended up getting stopped out. We had some big candles in here. Now, this trade eventually did work out, but I got stopped out. So a little bit too volatile, and that's okay. It happens sometimes. The second trade that I took was Tesla. Now, this one did work out. The problem I had with this one is, maybe I got in a little early, maybe I didn't, but I did get in on this first candle in the 5-minute at the Crush It zone to the downside, and it consolidated here for a long time, almost a half an hour. And by the time I got, to the end of this consolidation period in Tesla, I did find a nice move on NVIDIA right here at the 0.618 level at 10:45. And you can see we had a nice move to the upside. So I really kind of doubled down and I took this trade to the upside on NVIDIA and scaled most of my contracts out here at the all-time highs. And that put me green for the day. And so when I went back to Tesla, which was really a good trade. Now, if I would have taken next week's expirations versus today's, probably would have done a heck of a lot better on this trade. But decided, as we came down right here, I decided, I'm just going to get out. I was up like $1,300 or $1,400 and was going to hang on to Tesla a little longer to try to see if we could get that push to the downside. And it did come. It just didn't come quick enough with the contracts that I had. So I decided just to take the green $1,050 and get out of that trade. Now let's see what else took place here on the watch list. This was a pretty awesome day. Right here on AMD, we had a nice move off the Crush It zone, second time around. So we had a nice move there with a risk to reward ratio of 4.86. Just a really quick trade, would have paid really well. And you know what, that's what you want when you have 0-day expirations. You want something that moves quick. And so this did move pretty quick here on AMD. We also had a nice trade on Amazon right here in the Crush It zone area for a move to the upside from one side to the next. And then we had a setup on Meta right here at the Crush It zone also. We blew through the Crush It zone, came back for a retest to the upside to the 200% level. And that was a pretty decent trade. We had Apple also at the Crush It zone. I wouldn't call this an A+, but I put it in here because it is a setup. And you would have had a pretty good win on this one also if you had taken it. And then we had Tesla. The one I just talked about. This is a pretty good move to the downside. Once again, I wish I had next week's expirations. They're really expensive, but I really do enjoy trading same-day expirations on Friday. I generally do pretty well on it. And then we had NVIDIA. Look at this, a ton of setups, and I don't even know if I got them all. But I missed this one here coming in at the open right here, the opening 5-minute candle print with a continuation to the upside. A nice trade there. And then we had a nice trade at the 0.618 to the upside. This is the one that I had taken. And then we have a move to the downside off the Crush It zone right down to the 0.618. And if you'd have hung on to your trailers on this one here, you could have ridden this one all the way down to the rest of the day. And that was a really good trade. Your trailers could have produced about a 12 risk to reward ratio. So that is the Crush It trade strategy. I encourage you to come trade with us Monday through Friday live on YouTube. Right now, it's free till the end of October. Just click the like button or please subscribe. You'll get your notifications so you can come trade with us and learn the Crush It trade strategy. All right, have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning. Take care.